again to my channel. I am main chef Ochi. Today we're going to be making Nigerian pancakes. It used to be called diets when I was still little. We're going to be making use of flour, some sugar, milk. You can use evaporated milk, but I'm using powdered milk here. Eggs, pepper is actually optional, and then vegetable oil for frying. So here we have the eggs. If you're using powdered milk like me, you have to dissolve it in water. I'm just making a small quantity of pancakes, so I'm using 200 grams of flour and 4 tablespoons of sugar. This is approximately 4 tablespoons, this size of spoons of sugar and of milk. You can use more sugar or less, you can use more milk or less, you can use one more egg. Yeah, so we're going to be adding our eggs to a clean bowl, after which we add our milk. Then we add our sugar, and then we mix it all together. I would also seize this chance to say thank you to those of you who have subscribed to my channel thus far. In a couple of weeks, Ochi's Sport will be 6 months since its inception. I came this far because of all of you. Thank you for subscribing. For those of you who are yet to subscribe, please do well to subscribe and click on the notification bell so you can be notified when we make our amazing recipes. Now we're going to be adding our flour gradually. We'll add gradually. This is actually Nigerian's own pancake. There's the other type of pancake where you have to use baking powder, and those ones come out smaller and thicker. These ones come out very flat. The French call it crepes. If I want to call it like a real French woman, they call it crepes. So now this will become very thick. You might have to lighten it up with more water or more milk. I'll be lightening my own up with more water. I'll add a little bit of milk too, so it will still have its taste. It's supposed to be actually very light. The mixture should be very light. You can see this is the consistency we have, so we'll have to lighten this up with more. You can see that this milk is actually not as creamy as the first, but it doesn't matter. I just didn't want to use plain water. Consistency is actually supposed to be light, depending on how flat you want your pancakes to be. I like mine to be very flat. Consistency we have, this runny consistency. To me, this is the perfect consistency. You can have yours a little thinner, or you can have yours a little thicker. So at this point, I'll add my finely chopped fresh pepper. This is actually optional. Some people add fresh pepper and a little bit of onions. I've even seen people who flake sardine into theirs. The reason why I add this pepper is I like the color. I like the way it looks when I'm done frying. You know, the little strips of pepper I see around when I'm about to eat it. I like it. Yeah, and I actually like my food spicy. If you have been following my channel, you know by now that you can easily even call me Omoyala. I like my food really spicy. So once this is ready, the next thing we have to do is fry. Now, one thing with making our Nigerian pancakes is when we're about to fry it, we do not need to, it's not the way you put vegetable oil like you want to fry fish or you want to fry your chicken. You just have to put a little vegetable oil. If you have brush, you use a pastry brush and just use the brush to brush the oil onto all the sides of the pan. In the absence of a brush, you just swirl the oil around the pan. Just make sure the oil gets to all the sides of the pan like this. Just like this, just a little oil. Once you do this, you're good to go. And then you just give it 1 minute to heat up. So we're going to be adding our pancake batter. I'm doing it this way because I want it to spread evenly. Then you spread it all through the pan. Now take a look. This is what happens when the oil is too much. So when you watch how the first one looks, it will help you know the quantity of oil to put when you're frying the next one. So this is how it goes. a little quantity of oil each time you're frying. For each one you need a little quantity of oil, for each one very small quantity of oil each time. So you just let one side fry for like 1 minute or two, and then you flip to the other side. People in my home like theirs very brown, and some like theirs looking white. That's why I have this like this. This is before I flipped. Now this is the other part. You can see the streaks of pepper in it. So this is ready. You don't have to make yours as brown as mine. You have to fry yours whether you want it very brown or you still want it a little bit whitish. So this is what we have. Let's continue frying. Yeah, for me this is how I like mine. Not very brown, just like this. Now you can actually have jam. You can spread jam. You can have some sausages. Some people put different fillings inside, and then when you do, you can then roll it up and have it nicely served. Something like this with sausages and maybe ham, whatever you like as fillings. You fill it in and you enjoy it. Yeah, so here we have our Nigerian pancakes, the French version of crepes. Yeah, so I remember, if you might be wondering, Gloria, what are you saying? I know this thing as diet. This thing is diet, it's not pancakes, whatever you call it. I usually would like to enjoy this with a chilled glass of juice in the afternoon, or with a cup of tea or hot chocolate in the morning. Whatever you wish to enjoy yours with, go ahead and enjoy. Thank you for watching today's episode of Ochi's Pot. I hope to see you next time on my channel. Don't forget to subscribe, like, leave me a thumbs up and a comment. Share this link with someone. So next time, I remain your girl, Chef Ochi. Thank you for watching.